So 3, 2, 1. And we're live. Here we go. So it's Sam and Patrick. This is the EuroAsiaAfrica Standup on Tuesday. Yeah, so I've put my text updates into the general channel. For me, I mean, the 3 big projects I'm working on is local support. I've been doing a lot of work on integration with Do It yesterday. Going to hopefully do some more on that today. The order graders project for the MOOC. We had some grader failures last night that I need to investigate. And in website 1, I've updated some of the documentation and would need to look into some intermittent JavaScript failures that are happening in the continuous integration. That's the fun. They've got the same thing in local support. Hoping to get some. So my co-project manager Raul is hopefully going to review the pull requests later in the day. Yeah, also been reviewing some of the screen side, what the screens look like on what are they called, on mobile devices. Yeah, so that's pretty much my update. Yeah, and Patrick, as a brand new person, joined us through the Do It thing. Great to have you with us, Patrick. Yeah. So yeah, and as we've been talking about already, I mean, your background experience is in UX, and you're potentially going to help us with the UX for the website one.
Yes, I will do a review of the site and give feedback on the founding. I have to improve it and make it, more easier for new people or students who come and log to the website.
Fantastic, great stuff. Well, what we might just do here is I might just take you through some of the bits and pieces that are going on. I'll just share my screen here. This is one of the reasons we love using the Hangouts, is they have this easy screen share on them. And so you've seen the Agile Ventures site here, I imagine. I think you did you come in?
Yes,
and you signed up?
Is this one I saw?
Yeah. And so yeah, what can I just say? I was going to say, yeah, one of the key things is that we have for the massively open online class, and that is if we go to edX to find this class. So you might be interested to look at this. I mean, to read about what this class is, and what we have is, so this is the classes of professors that I collaborate with in UC Berkeley, and so people are doing, they're learning about Ruby on Rails, and they have a number of assignments, and we have them pair program where possible on the assignments, and we actually use Agile Ventures as a kind of environment for them to arrange their pair programming sessions so they can kind of collaborate with each other. And so you can see here, we have our little new event thing, and then people have created events, and then these are events come up today that later today that potentially people will be pairing on for the doing their assignments for the class. And then you can see there are other events here, such as the Atlantic Stand-Up, which will be this afternoon's stand-up, and it's a stand-up and pair hookup. And the idea is that people can kind of join the Hangouts, meet each other and start pair programming on things. Yeah, so I mean that's the site. There's a number of other features in there. My general feeling is that maybe we've got too many features in there, but that's another story. But so this, if you haven't seen it already, this is the GitHub. This is the software for the site. Is all on here, and you can see the pull requests. And so, for example, I've got here. This is sort of like an example where we had a proposed change to the event page that I think to the index page that I wasn't so keen on, and then I've kind of done with some collaborators a little revision of that, and then you can see here us looking at what it looks like in the different
in the web. Yeah.
I mean, this is all probably completely trivial stuff for you because you're coming from a really solid UX background. But so yeah, I mean, for whatever your review of the site, but also any input that you can give as we try, getting involved in these discussions and helping guide us in the right direction would be very, very much welcome. So whatever your thoughts, as I say, like for me, I'm more of a back-end programmer. I mean, I do a bit of CSS and HTML, but it's not my particularly strong point. We're using Bootstrap. Yeah, and any questions at all about the site or the motivation or anything at all that you need to help you get work on things?
No, for me everything was clear. So I don't have questions so far at the moment.
Okay, well then I think we're all ready to wrap this up for the moment. Yeah, I'm going to be, you know, I'm online and I'm working now pretty much 100% time on the projects and Adventures itself. So I'm just I'm available on Slack if you need me. Obviously you found your way in the Slack environment. You know, I guess what I'll just do actually here is make sure that you're in some of the right channels. So you can see the Slack environment. So some people who couldn't make the stand-up, they were giving text updates there. Website 1 is the thing. I'll just say welcome to you in there. So this is the channel. Ruler. Name find you. There you are. So you'll be invited in there now. And then, so obviously you can ask in general, but we have got, you know, you see nearly 1,000 people in there. So we try and, you know, keep the discussion in general to be relatively brief. And, but, you know, anything related to website 1, which is our code name for the Adventures site, this is the place to chat about it. And over time, I'll gradually introduce you to some of the other members, and we look forward to collaborating with you. Okay, that will be great. Fantastic. All right. Just turn off that screen share. Yeah, cool. Lovely. And you're in, are you in UTC +1 at the moment? What time zone are you? Pretty much the same as us, I guess. Europe, yeah, UTC +1. France is +1 compared to UK. Yeah, so that's a good time zone different for we do have people kind of all around the world. There's people in the Pacific Rim, on the East Coast of the US, and sometimes the time zone stuff gets a little bit tricky, and that's actually one of the things that we need to be very careful considering in terms of the usability of the site. But great. All right, well that wraps up our stand-up. I'll stop the broadcast.